Hello, welcome to this video. Today, we are listening to a simple story. The story is from the TV series Stranger Things. This retelling is for English learners. The level is A2. I speak slowly. I use easy words. You can listen and relax. Now, let's begin the story. The story begins in a small American town. This town is quiet, and it is calm. The streets are clean, the houses look normal. People know each other. They talk to their neighbors, they say hello in the street. Nothing strange usually happens here. The name of the town is Hawkins. Hawkins looks safe. Hawkins looks peaceful. Parents feel calm here. Children ride bikes in the streets. Everything feels normal. But this feeling will not last. Something strange is coming to Hawkins. 4 boys are inside a house. They are in a basement. The basement is under the house. It is warm. It is a little dark. There is one lamp on the table. The light is yellow and soft. The boys feel comfortable there. The boys sit around the table. They lean forward. They look at the game. On the table, there is a board game. The game has papers. It has maps. It has small figures. And it has dice. Some figures look like heroes. Some figures look like monsters. The game is about magic. It is about danger. It is about fighting monsters. The boys like this game very much. They play it many times. The boys are good friends. They trust each other. They help each other. Their names are Mike, Will, Dustin, and Lucas. They go to the same school. They spend a lot of time together. They meet very often after school. They ride bikes together. They talk about school. They talk about games. They talk about scary stories. They laugh together. They feel safe together. They feel strong together. Mike talks a lot. He explains the rules of the game. He points at the papers. He points at the figures. He speaks with confidence. He looks serious. Mike wants the game to be perfect. He wants everyone to listen. He wants everyone to follow the rules. He likes to be the leader. The other boys listen to him. Mike looks at Will. He waits for a moment. He wants Will to decide. He asks, "Do you want to play the game?" Will feels a little nervous. He looks at the table. He looks at the dice. He thinks about the monsters. He feels afraid. But he also feels excited. Will wants to be brave. He wants to stay with his friends. He does not want to say no. He takes a breath. He says, "Yes, I want to play." The boys smile. They feel happy. They throw the dice. The dice roll on the table. They look at the numbers. They shout. They talk loudly. They argue a little. They laugh again. They imagine dark caves. They imagine dangerous monsters. They imagine heroes in danger. They forget about time. They forget about the outside world. But it is late, very late. Outside, it is already dark. The streetlights are on. The night is quiet. Will's mother calls him. Her voice comes through the phone. She sounds worried. She tells Will it is time to come home. She wants him to be safe. The boys stop playing. They look at each other. They look at the clock. They feel a little sad, but they understand. They clean the table slowly. They put the game away. They place the figures back in the box. They turn off the lamp. They go upstairs. They pick up their bikes. They step outside. The air feels cold. They say goodbye. They promise to meet again soon. Will rides his bike home. He rides alone. His friends go in other directions. The road is empty. There are no cars. There are no people. The night is quiet. Too quiet. There are trees on both sides of the road. The trees are tall. Their shadows look long and dark. The wind moves the leaves. Will feels a little scared. He holds the bike tighter. He looks around. He listens carefully. Suddenly, Will hears a strange sound. It sounds like something moving. It sounds close. Will stops for a second. He looks behind him. He sees nothing. The road is empty. There is no one there. But the strange feeling does not go away. Will feels watched. Will rides faster. His legs move quickly. His breath becomes heavy. His heart beats fast. He wants to get home. He wants to feel safe. Near his house, Will loses control. He falls from his bike. The bike hits the ground. It stays on the road. The wheel keeps turning. Will stands up quickly. His hands shake. He runs to the house. He opens the door fast. He goes inside. He slams the door shut. Inside the house, it is quiet. Very quiet. Too quiet. The house feels empty. Will stands still. He listens. He looks around the room. The lights start to flicker. They turn on and off. The air feels cold. The room feels wrong. Will is very scared now. He sees something dark, something tall, something not human. We do not see it clearly. We only see a shadow. The shadow moves. Will tries to run. He wants to escape, but it is too late. The light breaks. Will disappears. The next morning, Joyce wakes up. Joyce is Will's mother. She feels tired. She feels worried. She looks at the clock. She calls Will's name. She waits. She listens. There is no answer. The house is silent. Joyce walks through the house. She opens doors. She looks into rooms. Everything looks normal, but Will is not there. She goes to Will's room. His bed is empty. His blanket is still there. His clothes are still there. His toys are still there. Joyce feels worried. This is not normal. Will never leaves like this. He always tells her. She calls the school. Her voice shakes. She asks about Will. The school answers, "Will is not here today." Joyce feels scared. Very scared. Her hands shake. Her heart beats fast. She feels panic. Joyce calls the police. She waits. Later, a police officer comes. His name is Jim Hopper. People call him Hopper. Hopper wears a uniform. He looks tired. He looks serious. But he is calm. He listens carefully. Joyce talks fast. She cannot stop talking. She is nervous. She says, "My son is missing. He never runs away. He never lies." Hopper looks around the house. He looks at the door. He looks at the phone. He asks questions. He writes notes. He promises to help. The search begins. In another place, we see a laboratory. It is big. It is clean. It is secret. The building looks cold. People wear white clothes. They walk quickly. They do not smile. They look serious. They look worried. Suddenly, an alarm starts. Red lights turn on. Doors close. People run. Something goes wrong. A young girl escapes. She runs through the building. She is alone. She looks scared. She looks confused. She has short hair. She wears a hospital gown. She has no shoes. She runs outside. She does not look back. The girl walks through the forest. The ground is cold. Her feet hurt. She is tired. She is hungry. She is weak. But she keeps going. Later, she finds a small diner. The lights are on. The place looks warm. She goes inside slowly. People look at her. They feel surprised. A man sees her. He feels sorry for her. He gives her food. He gives her a drink. He wants to help. He asks, "What is your name?" The girl looks at him. She does not answer at first. She touches her arm. She looks at a number. She says softly, 11. At school, the boys wait for Will. They sit in class. They look at the door. Will's seat is empty. Mike feels something is wrong. Dustin feels worried. Lucas feels scared. They cannot focus. They do not listen to the teacher. After school, the boys stand together. They talk quietly. They look serious. Mike says, "We need to find Will." The other boys agree. They trust Mike. They take their bikes. They ride together. They ride fast. They go into the forest. They stop. They call Will's name. They listen. They wait. But they hear nothing. The forest feels cold. The forest feels strange. It feels different now. Joy stays at home. The house feels empty. She feels alone. She sits in the living room. She thinks about Will. Suddenly, the lights turn on and off. Joy stands up fast. Her heart beats quickly. She feels fear, but she also feels hope. She speaks slowly. Her voice is quiet. She says, "Will, are you here?" The lights move again. They blink. They answer. Joyce believes. She believes her son is alive. She feels it in her heart. She does not give up. In the forest, the boys see someone. They stop. They look carefully. It is the girl. She stands alone. She looks cold. She looks scared. Mike takes off his jacket. He gives it to her. She takes it. She holds it tight. She does not speak much. Mike asks, "Are you okay?" The girl does not answer clearly. The boys ask about Will. The girl hears his name. She looks at them. She points into the forest. The boys understand. This girl knows something. Something important. Later, the police find a body in the water. People gather around. They feel sad. They feel shocked. Everyone thinks it is Will. Joyce looks at the body. She shakes her head. She says, "No, that is not my son." This is the end of Season 1, Episode 1. The story does not end here. Many questions remain. Many dangers are coming. In the next video, we will listen to the next episode. Thank you for listening. See you in the next story.